ki Jesuda drugi Jinji Lapchir Shek Susol Guru Pemasi Dihom Ojin Yojin Jamsam Pemage Sardong Ola Yatsin Shoginu Drubye Pemajung Neje Sudra Kodu Kandro Magpogo Keki Jesudak Drugin Jinji Lapchir Shek Susol Guru Pemasidi Hum Om Ahum Benzar 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 Guru Pemasidi Hum Om Ahum Om Ahum Om Ahum Om Ahum. Good morning. Happy Sunday. An offering to the awakeness. Caffeine offering. It's nice. It's a good idea. Blessings for the one who came up with the idea of coffee. Om Ahum. Hong wisdom. Wisdom. Body, speech, and mind. Of the wisdom being. So, happy Sunday. I hope you had a nice holiday, that it was maybe even uneventful, which is a good attribute this year. Uneventful is okay. Okayness, middle of the road. So, if you're here to meditate and think about Buddhist things, you came to the right place. Imaho. Wondrous. Exciting. Yay. So, as we begin this morning, remember that you are emulating the body, speech, and mind of the wisdom mentor. So take your Buddha seat, assume your Buddha posture, take the Buddha's breath, alive, awake, aware, here and now. I'll ring the bell 3 times. Let that sound and vibration call you to your seat, call you to your attentive awareness, spontaneous nowness awareness, here and now, in this moment. The Buddha's breath comes and goes, your breath comes and goes, everything comes and goes. The breath is a great teacher that way. Allow it to come in, mingle, do the things, and then just as gently as it came, gently it leaves. We'll begin with the path clearing and wish fulfilling prayer to Padmasambhava, followed by the refuge prayer, once in Tibetan, 3 times in English. Dosam Sangye Guru Rinpoche Nungdru Kumdak Dewa Chen Pojam Barche Kunsel Dudu Drapotsel Solwan Depsol Jinji Deptu Sol Chinang Sangwei Barche Jiwadang Sampalunji Drupajin Jilob. Precious guide, one with all the Buddhas of the 3 times, blissful presence and source of all spiritual accomplishments, fierce destroyer of illusion who dispels every obstruction. We pray to you for blessing, inspiration, and realization. Please remove all outer, inner, and secret obstacles and spontaneously fulfill our aspirations. Sangye chodang soki choknam la Zhongshu bardu dagni kapsu chi Dakji jinsogi pe sonam ki Drola penshir sangye drupar shok. In Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go for refuge until fully awakened. Through the power of generosity, ethics, patience, enthusiastic effort, concentration, and wisdom. For the sake of all beings, may we realize and demonstrate our innate goodness. In Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go for refuge until fully awakened. Through the power of generosity, ethics, patience, enthusiastic effort, concentration, and wisdom. For the sake of all beings, may we realize and demonstrate our innate goodness. In Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we go for refuge until fully awakened. Through the power of generosity, ethics, patience, enthusiastic effort, concentration, and wisdom, for the sake of all beings, may we realize and demonstrate our innate goodness. The great Yogi Milrepa sang, "My body is the holy mandala itself, wherein resides the Buddhas of all times. With their blessings I am freed from all needs and attachments. By day and night I offer them up. Happy am I to do without material things, knowing that all beings in the 6 realms of samsara are inherently Buddhas, and all the 3 worlds the self-creating, measureless Trikaya Palace. Whatever I do is the play of the Dharma Dhatu, ultimate reality. Whoever I'm with is the Yidam deity. Wherever I stay is the Buddha's abode. Happy am I to forego outer supports, rituals, and symbols." Oh, happy am I to give up and forego outer supports, rituals, and symbols. Everything is here, already the wisdom of adornment on your head, wearing it like a Buddha hat. So we begin our session this morning with a little chanting. So chant as if it's a love song to your inner teacher, your inner guru, awakening yourself. Be here and now. Awaken that wisdom, that compassion. Chanting Lama Cheno, awakening, calling in the Lama, calling it in from yourself. Lama Cheno, Lama Cheno, Lama Che Cheno. 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 Lama Cheno, 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 Lama Cheno. Just sitting, sitting in stillness, spontaneous nowness, here now, awake, aware. No need to chase every thought. Just sit. Watch them roll by. Breathing long and slow into the deep part of your belly. Feeding the fire of awareness. Warming, enveloping. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om Mani Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 By the blessings of the Triple Gem, may the minds and hearts of all beings be attuned to the sublime Dharma. Bless us to move forward on the path of true understanding. May the way be cleared of all impediments. Bless us that the elusive vision may appear in the light of the transcendent wisdom of Buddha. May unskillful thoughts and actions cease to arise. Bless us with the awakening of true love and compassion. May all beings realize perfect enlightenment. May all beings realize perfect enlightenment. All of them except that one guy, right? Just kidding. So how are you with your practice? Do you feel like, yeah, I'm there, I'm cool, I'm collected, I have my stuff together, I carry myself well? Ask yourself, where are you? Where are you with your journey to enlightenment? You know, I get asked occasionally about altars and offerings and some of the ritual part of this practice. And remember, as we say in the song of the Yogi Milrepa, happy am I to forego outer supports, rituals, and symbols. So why do we do all that? It's an offering. It's an offering to those sensibilities. So we try to represent on our altars the body, speech, and mind of the Buddha, awakened one. And we offer things, water offerings, incense offerings, maybe some fruit. Depending on the country and culture, you might have candy and soda, flowers, whatever it may be. So we do that to remind ourselves the honor of being able to walk in this path and to explore this path independently and without the need for a hall pass or permission. You take permission. You take permission each time you endeavor to even say the refuge prayer that we ask to show up to our own innate ability to awaken to wisdom and compassion. Awaken to be able to read or hear or see the Dharma in so many ways, not just books, not just from teachers, but from everywhere. And that we support our Sangha, this group of like-minded individuals who join near each other in ways like this, virtually or in person, when we're allowed, when it's safe. That we support that system of exploration and that safety to explore. But the one offering, the best offering, is not incense, it's not fruit, it's not flowers. I would say that the best offering to your quest for enlightenment, your journey to enlightenment, is provocation. Your provoked in some way to see exactly where you're stuck. And you know what I mean. It's that habitual reactive tendency to go down that special path of shutting down or speeding up or getting all worked up when somebody pushes your buttons or something pushes your buttons. Maybe it's as simple as being a little annoyed that it rains on your day off and you wanted to go somewhere, do something in the sunshine, and you get annoyed, little miffed, little messy. And then other times it's a person. It's a person that pushes your buttons. Maybe it's a person you don't particularly know or personally know. Could be a public figure. Or maybe it's your own spouse or parent or your kid or coworker, and they just poke a button and your hackles go up, right? And you're shown every way that you're not being so enlightened. But there's beauty in that. There's an opportunity, and from this moment forward, if you didn't understand it before, you'll understand it now, that your enlightenment comes from your experience, your actions and reactions. So when your good nature is disrupted, it is an ample opportunity to study, to examine. Take a moment to say, that's my annoyed self. That's my ticked off self. That's my angry or irritated or nasty self, nasty reaction. First, I'll give you the cue to take ownership, maybe out of the examination, and stop saying my reaction. Call it a reaction. And I'm not going at that you shouldn't own your own stuff, because you know you're responsible for your own actions. What I'm talking about is understanding and having a little compassion that you're a human being having an experience. And part of that experience is human reactivity. We react from things like our ego. And our ego gets ticked off. And our ego gets threatened. And our ego gets embarrassed or shamed. And that really puts us on edge. So when I say take your out of it, I mean take your out of it for the examination. And say it's a reaction. I'm looking at the reaction. The human reaction to this set of circumstances. So take that into account, but then study. See what exactly turned. What exactly is firing and reacting? And how does your awareness of it, your examination of it, how does it change it? How does it change your future and further reactions? How do you intervene with wisdom and compassion? Do you intervene by scolding yourself? Maybe you could smack yourself around a little? No. No. Compassion and wisdom. Understanding, that's a reaction, and it's a conditioned reaction. I've probably done it 1,000 times before. Reacting in a similar way, because I felt a similar set of circumstances, and it pushed all the right buttons to react in such a way. But shining that light of awareness as you examine, that's what that is. Compassionately. And then taking that in, when you find that discomfort, take it in. Don't cast it off. Not mine. I don't want it. It's not about putting up resistance to it, because that's just more suffering. But take it in. Take it in and hold it and examine it and be compassionate. Throw some loving kindness on it. Take it in, and as you take it in and absorb it and transform it into understanding and wisdom, you do that not just for yourself, but for every other being. Every other being. Instead of reacting in an unconscious and unskillful way and putting that out and setting that boat out onto the water of the experience, we take it in, bring it right to our hearth, warm it, understand it. Compassion and wisdom are the wings of our practice. So there's a huge opportunity for you to work with your reactions honestly and compassionately. And remember, without others provoking you, you would likely remain ignorant of your painful habits. And you can't really train yourself to transform those painful habits if you're not aware of them. So, for each and every provocation, whether they be by a person or a situation, we can show some gratitude that it's our own opportunity to transform that suffering that is so close to us and which mirrors the suffering of every other being in our same shoes. So, take that in with you. And it's not just about offering incense and fruit, but even the offering of the opportunity to be face to face with your own discomforts. It's only then that you can transform them. Yeah. I hope that is helpful. I hope a helpful thought for you. It is really about transforming our otherwise unconscious, painful responses. So, take that little bit with you. So, hopefully sometime today I'll put up our first of the year. So it'll be Sunday, I think it's the 3rd, whatever that first Sunday of January is. For this service, we will include a refuge ceremony. So if you've taken refuge before, take it again if you'd like. If you've not taken refuge before, I know many that were in the Foundations of Buddhism class were interested in taking refuge, and I'll put that up on the Kansas City Buddhist Center website today under upcoming events. And I'm going to actually have a sign up on there, not a fee or anything. You can certainly make a donation to your Sangha on that website, but this is just for communication, basically. So as you recall, I'm not giving away names, new names for refuge. It's really about you taking your vows and steps toward the agreement that you are going to explore the path of Buddhism. It's an invitation to begin, not a graduation ceremony. So it's an invitation to begin exploring and begin a commitment to your Sangha and teachers here to do that. So I'll have you RSVP on there, and you'll get an email from me that's the breakdown of what does refuge mean, how do you participate, etc. So this is the first time we'll be doing it virtually, so I've got a few little things to figure out on semantics on how we'll do it, but it should be nice and smooth, and I'll have some cues on the video, so we'll pop up the vows and things so you can see them as we say them together, etc. So it's exciting. I like doing that right at the first of the year and starting things off fresh, refreshing and goodness. So we'll do that. And then the first chanting night of the year will be that coming Thursday. So Thursday, 7 to 8 p.m. is our chanting. And for those who've participated before, we've been doing it for a long time, 6 or 7 years, somewhere in there. We did it at the Nelson Museum of Art, and we'll do it there again when we're allowed to gather in that beautiful space. But until then, we cultivate that practice together, and we've got some cool cues, cool bells and whistles on the virtual side. So join me for that as well. That'll be up on the website as well. That's all my announcements. If you'd like to make a donation to your Sangha, please go to kansascitybuddhistcenter.com. If you have any questions, you see my little email in the corner of the screen down there. And yeah, it's good. It's good. As we begin to close, let's close with the 4 Dharmas of Gampopa and Longchenpa, a prayer for 10 accomplishments, and then our bodhicitta dedication, where we dedicate all the merits of our practice to every being without exception. Bless and empower us that our minds and hearts turn toward the Dharma. Bless and empower us that our Dharma practice becomes the path. Bless and empower us that the path truly dispels confusion. Bless and empower us that the confusion itself dawns as primordial awareness. Rigpa. The prayer for 10 accomplishments by Lama Suryadas. May we realize true sincerity and integrity, inner purity of mind, dispassionate equanimity toward all we see, right understanding of this dreamlike world and the next, loving compassion toward others, and the genuine intention to be helpful in alleviating suffering and confusion. May we directly perceive the truths of impermanence, mortality, and interconnectedness. Relinquish wandering thoughts and rampant desires. Accomplish freedom of mind and clarity of spirit. Remember with gratitude those who have gone before and shown the way, and vow to reach together full and complete enlightenment. Janchup Semcho Rinpoche Makye Panam Kegyurchik Kepanyam Parme Payam Gongne Gongdu Pelwarshok. May the pure, brilliant sun of bodhicitta dawn in each and every heart and mind, dispelling the darkness of suffering and confusion, unstoppably until all are illumined and awakened. May the pure, brilliant sun of bodhicitta dawn in each and every heart and mind, dispelling the darkness of suffering and confusion, unstoppably until all are illumined and awakened. May the pure, brilliant sun of bodhicitta dawn in each and every heart and mind, dispelling the darkness of suffering and confusion, unstoppably until all are illumined and awakened. Body, speech, and mind directed toward awakening and for the benefit of all beings without one single exception. Have a wondrous week.